This man is holding a glowing beetle. The beetle was glowing blue. It slowly stood up in the man's hand. The man looked at the blue beetle and smiled happily. Suddenly, the beetle jumped at the man's face. The man screamed and fell back. He hit the wall. The man's family screamed in fear. He grabbed the blue beetle and yanked. The beetle sends out a bolt of lightning that sends him flying. Electricity is coursing through the house. The beetle crawls all over the man's body. The man's clothes start to catch fire on his back. Several insect legs grow on his back. The man is sucked up to the roof. The man's clothes start to burn. A black substance covers the man's skin. The black substance turns into armor and wraps around the man. The man's armor suddenly glows. The device on his back emitted gas. It carried the man through the roof. A group of people stared at the hole in the roof. The man was being carried by the armor as he flew. He was so scared. He kept screaming. The man flew all the way out of the atmosphere. The armor ran out of power and fell through the atmosphere. Then the armor suddenly opened its wings. The armor suddenly opened its wings and carried the man over the water. The man forms a shield in front of his body. The bus swerves into the man. It's sliced in half by the shield. The passengers on the bus look at the man. The man looks around at the passengers in amazement. Suddenly, a car came from the side. It hit the half of the bus. The man kept explaining to the crowd. The propulsion device behind his back turned on automatically. The man flew back to his home. The man fainted when he arrived home. The man was shopping with his girlfriend. A fierce-looking man appeared. He suddenly rushed at the man and threw a punch. The man catches it easily. Both of them were surprised. At that moment, the man's armor appeared. The man turned into a blue-armored man. He punched his opponent and sent him flying. He knocked down the statue. The other man got up and put on his red armor. He fired a missile at the blue armor. The man in blue armor shields himself from the attack. Blue armor's body releases blue lightning. It blew him away. Then he flew into the air. He fired an electromagnetic cannon at the red armor. Then he used both hands to create two long swords, dragging the swords on the ground. They make sparks. He walks towards the red armored man, prepared to win this battle. This man's wearing blue armor, floating in the air with his wings spread out. A group of heavily armed men on the ground. A group of heavily armed men on the ground with guns aimed at the man. The man kept asking them not to shoot. Suddenly, the leader of the group gives the order. The leader of the group ordered them to shoot at the man. The man raised his hand in fear and defended himself. Suddenly, he realizes that the bullets can't hurt him. They realized they couldn't hurt the man. They turned their guns on the man's family. They kept shooting. The man spread his energy wings and blocked all the bullets. The man's hands turned into energy cannons. He turned around and shot all the people at his back. In his other hand, he used another energy cannon, shooting at both sides. He shoots everyone on both sides. The woman pressed the device on her arm. It turned into a shield. She blocked the machine gun fire from the other side. They kept firing. Then the man appeared. Two hammers came out of his hands. He rushed forward and hit them one by one. He knocked down all the enemies. Suddenly, missiles were fired from the other side. The man made his hammers bigger.